Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'll be teaching you how to find journal papers. Generally, if you ask students how to find journal papers, they will say, I will just write it in Google and Google it. Well, that you can do that, but that is not the best way, because even Google will give you out all sorts of papers. Even papers are not peer reviewed. It means that paper which are not good will also be in Google. So when we do research, we want to find papers which are good, we are know reliable. And there are two main libraries in research world, which is called the WOS, which means the Web of Science, or most of the time it's called ISI. WOS, Web of Science, and ISI is the same thing. And secondly, you have the second one, it's called the Scopus. Okay, Scopus, these two are big libraries of all authentic and very good journal papers. I always tell my students, these two libraries are just like in Islam, we have Hadith, we have Bukhari and Muslim. If we know that Hadith in Bukhari, all the Hadith in Bukhari are all authentic, right? And that's the highest level of Hadith. And then the second one is you have the Hadith in Muslim. So it's also authentic but slightly lower level compared to Bukhari. How the rigorosity of how Bukhari choose the Hadith to put inside in his Bukhari book. So similarly, ISI is like Bukhari. And Scopus is like Muslim. Okay, so except for they are not Islamic. So they are all in these two libraries. They are all papers have been peer reviewed and being checked that for its authenticity and its rigorousness in peer reviewing. So I will teach you how to go to these two. However, nowadays IIM library only subscribe to one, which is Scopus. ISI no longer subscribe because it's expensive. So we only have Scopus at the moment. So you can go to Scopus. I will show you next step by step how to do it. Show you how to go to Scopus. First, you Google the IIM library. Then you will see the IIM library there, and then click into it. So there are a few options over here. You can go and explore yourself. The one that I want to show is on the right, the online database here. Okay, so if you click on the online database, again they have a lot of databases in IIM library. So there's Emeralds, but the one that I want you to focus today is on the Scopus. Okay, so if you go there on the S, there's Scopus here. If you click on Scopus, it will bring you to the Scopus website. This is if you use IIM Wi-Fi. Okay, you can see the International Islamic University Malaysia. If you are at home and you don't have the IIM Wi-Fi, you need to sign in. Sign in meaning that you have to type the name of the university and then the email address with the university's email address. Okay, so then if you do that, they will send an email to your IIM email, and you click verify and you can enter like normal. Okay, this is what I have done because I'm at home. So here, this is the Scopus search here. Then here you can click whether to do. You can click on article title, abstract, or keywords, or there are many other things you can search based on just the author. Sometimes you know the name of the author, you want to search on terms of the author, or sometimes you want to know the affiliation. For example, which country. Sometimes you want just paper from China, from Malaysia only. So because you want to know where the labs in Malaysia, so you can click Malaysia over there. So the general one, normally people go for article title, abstract, and keywords. So let's say let's search for radiation, electronics and radiation. So if you click that and then click enter, they will give you a list of all the journal papers. So this is a library. Scopus is library of all of the journal papers in the world. Okay, that being subscribing to the Scopus. So you can see here. So on the right, you can actually choose whether you want open access or others. Open access just means that if you click, you will get the paper it's free. Other journals are paid. So sometimes the university will pay, or if it's not, then I will show another way to find it. Okay, so then so you can also sort by year, 2020 only, or others. So this is how you can also select in which area or other limits. You can limits what you want. The other important thing here I want to show you is that you can sort. Okay, on the right over here, there's a sort on date newest. So by default, they will sort it based on the newest, the most recent one. So if you click on the arrow there, you can actually sort. You can choose normally the one that you want to do is the newest date, the most recent, and the other what do you call it, important, or what's the word, useful, the word is useful, is to cited by the highest. So if you, for example, if I click on cited by highest, so you can see it's sorting it again but with the number of citation. So cited by, this is 12,000. So the paper with the high citation means in that area, this is the key paper that you should also read. Okay, so then when you got the paper, you can click here. It's open access, this one. Since it's open access, you can just if it access, you can just download. They'll give you to download over here. Call it so here, if it's not open access, and you cannot download some papers, a lot of papers you cannot download. So basically what you can do is you can copy the title, so Control C, or you copy the title, then you can open, and then you Google it, you paste it, right? So it will give you Google the papers, and you can see some links, right? So here you can see there's a PDF. Okay, here you can see a PDF, so you can download the paper. So normally that's how you do it. Or if you want to know if it's not on Google, there's another way, but I will not recall it. You need to ask me. Okay, so basically that's how you use Scopus. So you go and find here, and then you can also sort with many things, but that's the most important thing, the recent one and the one the high citation are. The other thing that I want to show you is if you click on the paper, you will see sometimes you want to see which papers are who cited this paper. These are 12,000, right? So those who cited this paper means that they are very interested in this paper. So similar with you also interested in this paper, right? So you want to see who else are interested, so you can read the paper. So you can go to see all this, so you can view all. So there's a 12,000. You can go, and again you can sort it with the newest or higher citation. You can see, oh, so this, and you can see the recent ones who are interested in the paper like you, and you want to read the paper, you can click the paper. So that's how you do it. Okay, and also if you go back, you can also see, so this paper have reference 13 papers, right? So you want to see, and even nicely they even wrote here how many cited this postal EM paper, physical review. So sometimes you want to see who cited the journal paper, which is over here, and you also want to see this paper reference to which paper. Okay, so you also can click here. So this is how you get the ball rolling on how to find papers. Okay, so now that you know how to find the papers, I hope you will use this time and time again, and please don't just find in IEEE. IEEE is included in ISI and also Scopus. So it's only one journal. There are many thousands of good journals other than IEEE. Okay, so use the Scopus where it also have IEEE inside. So you will never miss good journal papers if you use this method.